Hi, I'm Kirby Allison, and we love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. In today's video, we're going to review the Gaziano Girling Antibes in Vintage Pine, the company's most popular slip-on shoe. If you have any questions or comments, please ask them in the comments section below. I try to get back to as many questions personally as I can. Gaziano Girling was founded in 2006 by Tony Gaziano and Dean Girling. Tony and Dean worked for a variety of bespoke shoemakers, designers, and Northampton manufacturers before joining together to launch their own line. Their aim was to update the otherwise classic English aesthetic and to bring an unprecedented level of handwork to their Benchmade shoes. The whole key was to try to narrow the gap between bespoke and ready-to-wear. Their aim is to incorporate as many levels of bespoke craftsmanship and finishing into their ready-to-wear offering as possible. Because of our close relationship with Tony Gaziano and Dean Girling, we were offered exclusive access to bring our cameras inside the new Gaziano & Girling factory and to share with you how they make their renowned Goodyear welted shoes. The first new shoemaking factory to be opened in Northampton in over 100 years, the facility is simply amazing. Using a combination of the best shoemaking machines of the past, some being as much as 100 years old, and a brilliant modern manufacturing process, and an incredible amount of handwork for a factory-made shoe, Gaziano & Girling is easily making some of the finest ready-to-wear shoes available anywhere in the world today. The Antibes in Vintage Pine is one of Gaziano & Girling's signature casual models and a great example of their capacity to magically combine design, detail, and craftsmanship into an absolutely beautiful and immediately striking shoe. Even at its price point of around $1,300 with shoe trees, these shoes are a good value when you take into consideration what you get, such as the incredible almost bespoke craftsmanship, the oak bark tanned leather outsoles, the highest grade French calf leather uppers, Tony's design aesthetic, and the hand finishing and polishing that comes with every pair of new Gaziano & Girling shoes. Two unique characteristics really set this shoe apart. First is the unique butterfly strap, which is a distinct and incredibly elegant alternative to the more common penny strap. And second is the reversed hand-sewn apron and split toe, which create a shadow effect and unique visual detail. Since its launch, the Gaziano & Girling Antibes has been copied many times, which is the best form of flattery. It is indeed hard to create a casual loafer that has not already been done, but somehow Tony Gaziano managed to do so, which is a testimony to the shoe designer's updated English aesthetic that was fundamental to launching the company. This simple twisted piece of leather is an elegant and striking alternative to the more common penny strap found on similar casuals. It is also this shoe's calling card. Fundamentally, this is a simple casual shoe, as it's called in Britain, or a loafer as we call them here in America. But the combination of the twisted butterfly strap and the subtle detailing of the hand-sewn apron create a shoe that is visually interesting, elegant, and quite unique. There's no question a lot going on at the front of this shoe, yet somehow it remains sleek and simple, which is a hallmark of great design. The story goes that the twisted butterfly strap was in fact created totally by mistake. Tony Gaziano had originally intended for the strap to be flat, but unhappy with the way it looked, he twisted it purely out of curiosity, and there it was. Ironically, the twisted butterfly strap turned out to be the feature of what would become the company's most popular slip-on shoe. Another unquestionably unique bespoke characteristic of this shoe is the reverse hand-sewn apron. The three primary pattern pieces are all connected together with skin stitching, which you can see around the edge of the apron and the split toe. This kind of stitching is done the same way as on bespoke shoes, using handmade threads created by fusing multiple cords of linen twine with friction and wax, then attaching a stiff boar's bristle to the end of the thread. Small holes are then made through the leather, and then the sections are sewn together through these holes using the prepared linen twine. However, this element is further distinguished by being done upside down or on the reverse side of the shoe. This blind skin stitching is essentially the same hand stitching done on Gaziano & Girling's Hove Derby, but on the reverse. This creates a subtle shadow effect on the upper that yields a visually interesting yet sleek and subtle design element. Built on the KN14 loafer last, the shoe features a similar soft square toe to the MH71, but has a narrower heel and a longer inside stiffener. This additional support is not only important for fit, but for comfort. Since they are loafers, the Antibes has to hold the foot in the instep, which is why that part of the shoe is traditionally higher than a normal shoe, and also give extra grip on the heel to prevent the shoe from slipping. Longer stiffeners are normally only found in bespoke shoes because it makes the shoe significantly more difficult to last, since the stiffener adds an additional layer between the outer and the interlining. The additional support also creates a shoe that is more comfortable. The sleekness and elegance that Gaziano Girling is so well known for continues to the tightly trimmed welt and pitched and sculpted heel. The shoe also features another hallmark of Gaziano Girling, the narrow fiddle-backed waist. The waist of the shoe is incredibly narrow and tight, which requires extra work when lasting the shoe to create the shape, but the effort is well worth it. The narrow waist creates a beautiful sweeping line from the heel to the toe that is obviously and highly sculpted. This level of sculpture and finishing is a fundamental trademark of any well-crafted and well-designed shoe at this price point and quality level. Gaziano Girling puts as much time into the finishing of the bottom of their shoe as the upper. In addition to the tight, narrow, fiddle-backed waist, the sole is finished and polished in a solid brown with black detailing. I love the combination of the vintage pine upper and the soft brown chestnut of the outsole. And I absolutely love seeing as much time and attention being dedicated to the edge, the heel, and the outsole as the upper of a shoe. It's at that point you know you're really investing in a shoe that is incredibly well crafted and well made. Other important elements of design include the precise single-stitch construction with high stitch density and proximity to the edge. This is especially noticeable around the edge band. The top-line border, which is not the most interesting part of the shoe, but a nice feature on a slip-on as it makes the shoe more comfortable around the top and keeps it snug around the ankle. A higher bespoke-style pitched heel with brass nail embellishments. Waxed and polished edges and heels. Welt fudging and a closely trimmed sole edge. Gaziano Girling's desire to bridge the gap between traditional ready-to-wear and bespoke is also seen in their choice of materials used to make their shoes. They use the same quality French calf uppers in their ready-to-wear shoes as they do in their bespoke ones, and all of their patterns are clicked or cut out by hand, allowing them to perfectly place the pattern pieces on only the best selections of the hide. The Antibes features a beautiful light tan color with slight burnishing, making it perfect for the summer months. And it's inspired by the namesake of the shoe, the French city of Antibes, one of my favorite spots on the French Riviera, which is nestled just east of Cannes and just down from Monte Carlo. The light color in combination with the casual aesthetic truly invokes the French Riviera. Another benefit of the soft, neutral color is that it can serve as the perfect base should one decide to have them patinaed by Gaziano Girling's talented in-house patina team. Through their patina program, any shoe can be customized with a variety of standard in-house patinas or with a totally unique, one-of-a-kind patina. Every pair also receives extensive hand finishing by Pete Bultitude, a contestant in the 2018 World Championship of Shoe Shining. Baker's oak bark tanned leather outsoles and heels are used, and the heels are built up layer by layer, then shaped to produce a beautiful narrowing and nice pitch. Again, the same materials are used in their bespoke shoes. A fully lasted shoe tree is also available for 125 pounds or about $140. Shoe trees, of course, are incredibly important to the long-term maintenance of any shoe, and I always strongly encourage one to purchase a fully lasted shoe tree from the manufacturer if available. Fully lasted just means that the shoe tree is an exact copy of the original last on which the shoe was built, thereby ensuring that every single time the shoe tree is inserted back into the shoe, that it is returned back to its original shape. The factory's ability to consistently produce outstanding quality and construction is the work of Dean Girling, whose work as a bespoke shoemaker has allowed him incredible insight and control over the production of a large number of shoes. It is Dean's influence in the factory that allows Gaziano Girling to so consistently execute such phenomenally well-made shoes. Goodyear welted with an incredibly high outsole stitch density, invisible channel stitching on the outsole, an elongated interior stiffener which adds to structure and makes the shoe significantly more difficult to last, a reverse hand-sewn apron, and waxed and polished edges and heels. A beautifully sculpted and slightly pitched heel trimmed incredibly close to the upper, and incredible detail and precision of the finishing of the edges. The Antibes model can also be extensively customized through Gaziano Girling's made-to-order program. You can choose from any of several lash shapes, 100 different leather choices, and an infinite number of custom patina finishes. This literally makes for thousands of combinations that one can use to customize these shoes to your own personal tastes and desires. The MTO program takes about 12 weeks and costs an additional 250 pounds or around $325. Made-to-order shoes can be commissioned online at Gaziano Girling's Savile Row Boutique or any of their worldwide trunk shows. The Gaziano Girling Antibes are available stock from UK size 5 to UK size 13 and in a standard E width. UK sizes are a half size smaller than the equivalent US shoe size. So if you are a 9.5 in an American shoe, such as an Allen Edmonds, you would want to purchase a UK 9. The same is true for widths. A UK E width is equivalent to a standard US D. However, the shoe can be ordered in a narrow D width or a wide F width at no extra charge. This is our first review of the casual side of Gaziano Girling's ready-to-wear offerings, and we are just as excited about their ability to design and produce exceptional casuals as we are their incredible success designing the most formal of shoes, the Black Cap Toe Oxford, which we've previously reviewed. This further cements in our minds Gaziano Girling's ability to produce both city and country shoes at the highest level. These shoes are incredible works of craftsmanship and are what I would consider an investment piece, and they are priced accordingly. The Antibes is priced at 1,008 pounds or about $1,300 including VAT, or 900 pounds or approximately $1,050 with no VAT. These are not in any way inexpensive shoes, but taken into the context that they are made at the highest level of the factory-made shoe and can last decades, they are actually a relatively good value. For those who want something more than a completely machine-made shoe but aren't ready to make the jump to full bespoke, Gaziano Girling is a perfect option to consider. We thoroughly enjoy reviewing shoes of high quality and craftsmanship at various price points that we're able to recommend to our viewers. So regardless of whether you are just purchasing your first pair of quality leather dress shoes or are a seasoned collector, I hope that you enjoy these reviews and find them helpful. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications by clicking the bell to the right of the subscribe button so that you can learn whenever we release new videos. If you have any questions or comments about anything we discussed on this video, please ask them in the comments section below. And of course, please visit hangerproject.com, where we have the largest, most comprehensive collection of luxury garment care and shoe care accessories in the world, as well as many other incredible products for the well-dressed. And while you are there, subscribe to our newsletter to receive notifications of new product launches, promotions, as well as a weekly digest of all the videos we publish here on our YouTube channel. I'm Kirby Allison, and we love to help the well-dressed acquire and care for their wardrobes. Thanks for joining me.